Hello everybody, this is Jandy the Artsy-Rose, and today is a very important day to me. Today is my father's birthday. It is January the 16th, and it is also the first day I started to play Niflheim. Exactly on this day last year, I finally decided to play Niflheim. I was going to play Skeletonos, but I wound up playing Philippe's main story because I suspected that I had an interesting suspicion about him, for those of you that don't know who he is, to the main character, so I had to play through his story to satisfy my curiosity. I just had to. So, I'm going to play, since this is kind of a memorial day for me, I am doing 2 memorial event stories. King Jean and Orlando. As you can see, I've already bought their stories. I've already done Philippe's, so you can check it out another time. Next year, I will do the same for Pale Ghost, our Nick, and JJ. So, goodness gracious. Oh my. Well, let's start with Orlando. I love Orlando. He's one of my favorite characters. Let's see, where is it? Here we are. Happy Memorial Day, Niflheim, the first half. The sky above me looked like a beautiful veil of navy blue had covered it, and I could see the large round moon from my room really clearly. The stars looked far more beautiful than normal today, and the castle itself was bursting with activity. Remembering what Orlando had told me yesterday, I gazed out the window down into the courtyard by myself. Jandy, do listen. Tomorrow is a celebration of this nation's founding, as well as as well as the king's birthday. Meaning, the kingdom is abuzz with holiday bustle. Oh my, a festival! Indeed. However, I would request that you wait here until I come to pick you up, alright? You mean I can't go to the festival? Do you intend to go off without me? With a hint of sadness on his face, Orlando peered into my eyes. Aww. Hearing that, there's no way I could sneak out. I'm not as much as a master of sneaking as King Jean, but I can hold my own, though I do have this nagging conscience. Oh, it's Sunny! I glanced down to see Sunny handing something to someone with a blunt expression on her face. Listen again. One for each person, alright? Simple. Oh, what's that? Skeleton has 4 sticking in his chest, so you'd like the same? Those are just regular roses. What I have here today are genuine New Year commemorative black roses. Then he held a basket housing many black roses for handing out, and she appeared to be giving them out to regular people and skeleton soldiers. I want to help with something too. You needn't, I assure you. Were you to, Sunny would find herself out of work. Orlando! Accompanying his lovely voice was a bouquet of black roses held out in front of me. I turned around eagerly and leaped onto Orlando, wrapping my arms around him. Though I'm glad to receive such a passionate welcome, would you accept these roses? Oh, I love them! Though heavy in my arms, the black roses had a sweet, strong smell of vanilla to them. What a wonderful fragrance! It smells a little tasty. Black roses picked in the morning are of the highest class. I picked them myself in my private greenhouse. Oh, that's why I had to stay behind. But I wanted to go too. Well, I had to gather roses as a New Year's commemoration too, so we would not have been able to take our time in any case. I will invite you next time. With that, Orlando laid a kiss on my forehead. Do you remember what the Black Rose represents in this land? Oh, when I was in bridal training, Skeleton explained it to me, I think. It represents undying love, right? Well studied. The Black Rose is also quite a storied plant, designed as the national flower. The national flower is a black rose? How romantic. Did King Jean decide? He did, but... Orlando lowered his eyes as he said that. I just remembered something from the past a little. From the past? Oh, that's interesting. Can I hear? That you may. When we were deciding on a national flower, the king said, pick any flower as long as it's really cool. That sounds like him. So at first, I chose my favorite flower, the crimson rose. Oh, so the national flower was red at first. It was, but... Hey, this black rose looks a lot stronger! How about we go with this one? And with those words from His Majesty, our national flower became a black rose. Orlando, your imitation of the king was really, really good. That's what has surprised you? Sorry, it's just... Even way back then, the king was still the king. That he was. He really has not changed a bit. Neither has his wild freedom, his selfishness, his childishness, nor his love for his kingdom. How wonderful. So that's why we hand out black roses on Founding Day morning. Indeed. Jandy, what do you say to enjoying the flower's fragrance this morning, too? Enjoy the fragrance? Does that mean we still can't be together today? I knew Orlando was busy, and yet I felt like I'd find myself right back where I started, waiting again. It probably is wrong of me to say this, having put that look on your face, but for today at least, I want to lock you away. There was a sweet, sturdy scent in the air in front of me, in the door in front of me. Orlando, yet as I found myself trapped in those eyes of his. Excuse me! Oh, this is terrible! Lord Orlando! That sweet door ended up opening at Skeletano's voice. Skeletano! Orlando furrowed his brow at Skeletano's sprinting arrival. Bones, what's the matter? He has escaped! He escaped? And I suppose that not just anyone escaped from the looks of you. Well, you see, Skeletano took a quick glance at me, then rattled his way to Orlando. Whisper, whisper. Just what in the world happened, I wonder? As Skeletano whispered into his ear, Orlando's expression grew darker and darker. Now that is quite the problem. Today I have quite a bit of preparations to make for the King's New Year's greeting this afternoon. I am simply beside myself to think that the guard would allow himself to doze off with manpower as lacking as it is! Jandy, forgive me. I shall come back to see you later. Bones, let us be off. Hey, Orlando! It sounds like something big is happening. Is there anything I could do to help? It's nothing for you to worry about, Princess. Right, Lord Orlando? But you just said you're hurting for help, so I want to do something, too. I wanted to be useful to someone instead of staying cooped up in the castle. Understood. In that case, I request your help as well. Really? Lord Orlando, are you sure? Bones, this is probably better. Better for what? Orlando put his hand to his forehead and spoke with a resound tone. Better for how I want to lock you away, Jandy. Huh? I thought you were joking about that. Princess, he means to say that he thinks of you even on the job. Bones, let's stop talking about me and find something for Jandy to do instead. We were too busy to begin with, and now we have an emergency on our hands. So instead of being in her room as usual, it's probably better to have her go somewhere else. I see. I don't know just where you mean. Indeed. Now, let us be off, Jandy. Let's. I didn't know why going elsewhere was a better idea, or where I was going. But I knew I should probably just do what Orlando said. And besides, it looked like there was something useful I could do, and I'd be able to get out of the room. So I took it as a change of pace and went along with it. Oh my, this is lovely. Orlando and Skeleton had brought me to the throne room. However, it looked a little different from usual. The windows were closed, and all of the entrances and exits, other than the one we came through, were sealed off. The floor, however, was covered in black roses. It's like a carpet of them. It's a wonderful comparison. However, beautiful roses have thorns. With that, Orlando picked up a flower off the ground. These are all roses. These are all flowers meant to be offered to the king and the people. But as you see, they have sharp thorns. You're right. We can't just leave them like this. Indeed. So please, remove the thorns from the roses. Then put half in the king's room, and give the other half to Sunny. And that's my job for the day? Essentially. Now, a guard will escort you when you go to the king's room, and Sunny will come directly to pick up the flowers. So can you give them to her when she does? And please, do not leave the room for any other reason. Okay, got it. Orlando's eyes were as serious as they could be. Just what in the world happened, I wonder. Also, watch out for the rose's thorns. If you accidentally prick your finger on one, you might find yourself possessed by the spirit of the rose. I get it. You'll be fine. Please, wear these gloves. Oh, they're lovely. Thank you. My hands will be safe in these. A while back, when I said I wanted to lock you away, that came out a little poorly. I know I can't actually lock you away, but today is a special day, one that only comes once a year. Everyone is rushed to and fro, and a hardened criminal is on the loose. So would you wait for me? I will. And one more thing. When I think about how you're waiting for me, I feel that for some reason, I can work far harder than usual. I just want you to know that. So, I want you to wait for me. Selfish, perhaps? No, not in the least. If you're doing your best out there, Orlando, then I'll do my best here. Oh, and Orlando took my hand that clutched the black rose he had given me and held it up. Then, first, please place this rose into a vase. Though it would be best for this flower to reach its final days in your hands. I intend to keep my love blooming proudly. Orlando. I will. This flower is really special. Special. You would grace it with such a word. Of course, Orlando. This flower is meeting the new year, this founding day with us. And everything you gave to me is special, Orlando. I pledge to keep my love blooming without change for this year, too. Aw, thanks, Orlando. Orlando sensed how bustling the castle had gotten. Well then, I shall take my leave. Be careful out there. He lightly stroked my cheek, gave me a smile, and left the throne room. Right then, I felt as though something had moved behind the throne. Who's there? However, I was the only one in the room, alone with the vanilla-scented roses. Then, the next instant, something leaped out from behind the throne with blinding speed. Hey, you're... Meow? What? A black cat appeared in front of me. And I'd seen that lovely little creature before. Wait a minute. Diamond! What are you doing here? Meow. His eyes fixated on me, seemed to be smiling. The Emperor of Darkness, Black Cherry Diamond. Foretold to rise again on Halloween, this criminal had attempted to take over the kingdom. But you were locked up after that incident, and... Wait a minute! Was Skeletano in such a fuss this morning because of... you? I turned my back, and Diamond came up to my feet and rubbed his cheeks against it. Diamond shook his head, then doubtfully picked up one of the black roses on the floor with his mouth. Oh no! And then a moment later, the The rose's thorns fell to the ground. Oh my. But those thorns are dangerous. Are you alright? I don't need to worry. I don't need to worry? Wow, I had no idea you could do that. How strange. He's just meowing. But I can tell what he's thinking. This was probably part of his dark powers. Are you going to help me? But if you get found here... Emoting with his paws and tail, he tried to tell me something. Huh? You were released? You want to apologize to me for what you did? With that he pulled off some more thorns from another flower. Oh, well, if he was released. All right, Diamond, let's remove the thorns altogether. I made some pace in the middle of the mountain of roses and slowly sat down. Seeing that I'd calmed down, Diamond leaped into my lap. Oh, Diamond. I gently stroked his back. His glossy black fur glided underneath my palm. You're like a black rose's petal, little guy. The tactile sensation of Diamond's fur and the black rose petals were terribly similar. After letting out a meow, Diamond popped a thorn into his mouth and started to purr. Wait, what? Did I read that right? Did I read that right? Diamond, you're kind of playing with fire. Making him look just like a real cat. But if Orlando finds me here, I wondered if he'd get jealous over a cat. Oh my word! Oh my word! Oh my word! And so, with the little black cat helping me, I went on removing the thorns. This is freaking adorable! Regarding this blissful year, I could meet you. Another year is about to end in Niflheim. Another year followed by. Come to think of it, my year might have been centered around you. Since your awakening, I have spent countless hours with you, instructing you on your own lessons, guiding you around Niflheim. And though it is fair to say that we spent too much time together, strangely enough, I sometimes find myself looking around for your smile. To be honest, I cannot help but think about you. Love makes a man a fool. Whoever said it knew well about love. Today, as always, I am thinking about you. May you have a holiday filled with joy. Well, I would be lying to say that it wasn't endearing. Well, I am Jandy the Artsy-Rose, and we shall proceed with episode 2 after these parts. Goodbye.